Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to mathematics, and we are solving A levels paper statistics, paper code 9709, variant 52, May June 2025, and we are doing question number 5. Question 5 says the time taken T minutes by 300 students to travel to Hollerton College are recorded. Results are summarized in the table below. They have given us time and they given us already cumulative frequency. On the grid, draw a cumulative frequency graph to illustrate this information. Okay, so when we are being given the time and the cumulative frequency, what have they given us? Actually the coordinates of the points. So T we take on x-axis and cumulative frequency on y-axis. So 10, 34, 20, 86, 30, 142, 40, 208, 60 and 265, and 90 and 300. So on x-axis we have to make till 90 and on y-axis we have to make till 300. Okay, so this is your graph that is given to you on in your paper. So yeah, so let's draw this. So we can make 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we can start from this point. This is your time in minutes, and this is your cumulative frequency. We need to make till 300, so T 100, 150, 200, 250 and 300. So we are taking 50 partitions on y-axis, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and on y-axis we are making partition of 20 each. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Now 10, 34, so 10 will be here, 25 will be somewhere here, then 34 will be somewhere here. This is your 25 and this is then 35, 45. No, that means each represents how much? Each represents 50 divided by 10, that means each represents 5 units. So if this is 25, then it is 30 and 30, 4 must be 25, 30 and 34. This must be 34, 10, 34. Then 20, 86. Okay. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So this will be 86. 30, 142. 30 is this, 142. 105, 110, 120, 130, 140 and 142. Then we have 40, 208, 40 and 205 and 210, so 208. Then we have 60 and 265, 50, 60, 55, 60 and 65, and 90 and 300. So 90 is this and 300 is this. So these are the points for which we will make the cumulative frequency diagram. Now let's make a line passing through them. Try and make one more line. Okay, when you'll make with a pencil, it will just pass a little like this down. Okay, this is fine. It is approximately passing through all the points. You must be making points like this so they are clearly visible. Now part B says 120 students take more than k minutes to travel to college. Use your graph to estimate the value of k. More than k minutes. So 120 students. In question 5 part B, they are saying that 120 students take more than k minutes. So for example, whatever k value you have is somewhere here. So 120 students take more than k minutes means this responds to 120 students who took more than k minutes. So which means 120 value from 300. So if you want to take the actual value from 0, you will take 300 are the total number of students minus 120 those who took more than k minutes will give you the actual number of students to which your k value corresponds to. So 300 minus 120 gives you 180. So what will be your k value? Your k value will be for the corresponding 180 students. Okay, so for time less than k minutes correspond to 180 students. This is just for your understanding. Now what we have to do, see where the 180 students corresponds to on x-axis. So 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180. This is 180. Okay, and see where it corresponds to. It corresponds to somewhere. This is 30 and 32, 34, 35. Yeah, it corresponds to 35 minutes. So k is 35 minutes. So 120 students take more than k minutes and 180 students took less than k minutes. So k is your 35. Now part C. Part C says calculate the estimates of mean and standard deviation of the times taken to travel to college by 300 students. So for this we need to calculate the mean and standard deviation, for which we need all of a different set of formulas and all the rest of the things. So let's take it here and make it again. So for first we need this is your time. We need first write the formula. So for the mean we have the formula as summation of f dot x over summation of f. And what is the formula for standard deviation? Standard deviation is square root of summation of f dot x square over summation of f minus summation of f dot x over summation of f whole square. Okay, so this tells us that we need frequency instead of cumulative frequency, and we need x that corresponds to the mean value, mid value, and we need x square also. So let's rewrite this table again in terms of frequency. So this is your time. Time is t is less than 10 means that t is less than equals to 10, greater than 0. Then the second value corresponds to, okay, we can make the table in vertical way also. So time t is between 0 and 10, then 10 and 20, then 20 and 30, then 30 and 40, then 40 and 60, and then 60 and 90. This is your time. Now you have to find, instead of cumulative frequency, you need to find frequency. How do we get from frequency to cumulative frequency? By adding up the frequencies. So now we have to subtract the frequencies. So starting off with the last row, 300 minus 265 is 35, then 265 minus 208, 57, 208 minus 142, 66, 142 minus 86 is 56, and 86 minus 34 is 52, and 0 to 10 it will be 34. Okay, so this is how we found it. 300 minus 265, 265 minus 208, 208 minus 142, 142 minus 86, 86 minus 34, 34 minus 0. This gives you the frequency. Now what do we need is summation of f dot x for this we need x values, and x values we always get from finding the mid value in the range table. So let's find that. Just arranging it a bit. Okay, mid value. Mid value will be 10 minus 0 over 2 will be 5. 20 minus 10 over 2 . Sorry, we are finding mid value. So 10 plus 0 over 2 is what is mid value? A plus B divided by 2. So 0 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. 20 plus 10 divided by 2 is 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2 is 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2 is 35. 40 plus 60 divided by 2 is 50. 60 plus 90 divided by 2 is 75. Now making the column f dot x, multiplying these x values with the f. This is your x. Okay, so multiplying this column with this column, 34 times 5, 170. Then we have 52 times 15, 780. Then we have 56 times 25, 1400. Then we have 66 times 35, 2310. 57 times 50, 2850. 35 times 75, 2625. Okay, why I wrote this separately, because I wanted to show you which I have multiplied to get this. 5 times 34, 15 times 52, 25 times 56, 35 times 66, 50 times 57, and 75 times 35. Okay, this column we got as f dot x. One more column we need for standard deviation, and that is f dot x square. Okay, so there are two ways to do it. Either make an x square column and then multiply with f, or second way is that to multiply this f dot x with x to get x square, f dot x square. Okay, so I am just multiplying this frequency dot x with x. So 170 times 5, 850. 780 times 15, 11,700. 1400 times 25, 35,000. Then 23 times 35, 80,850. 2850 times 50, 142,500, and 2625 times 75. So 196,875. Now add all these columns together to get the summation. Oh, why I wrote here summation? It's just f dot x and f dot x square. So they will give you summation of, we need summation of f that we know for sure to be 300. We need summation of f dot x, and we need summation of f dot x square. So add these all. 170 plus 780 plus 1400 plus 2310 plus 2850 plus 2625, we get it to be 10,135. Now the second column, 850 plus 11,700 plus 35,000, 80,850, 142,500 plus 196,875. That gives you 467,775. Now let's substitute these values in both the formulas to get the mean and standard deviation. So let's do this. Mean will be 10,135 divided by summation of f, that is 300. 10,135 divided by 300 gives you 33.78. 33.783. Now find standard deviation, and we need to substitute first f dot x squared, that is so we have 467,775 divided by 300 minus 10,135 divided by 300 square, or you can just put the square of this term because this is the same as above mean. So squaring this, it gives you 1,141.3136. Okay, then 4,600, okay, 467,775 divided by 300 gives you 1,559.25 minus 1141.3136, that gives you 417.9364. and square root this will give you 20.443. Okay, this is your standard deviation. I could have done this in one go, directly substituting this all in calculator, and you will find this final value. It's your choice, whatever way you want. Directly doing in a calculator needs proper brackets to be placed in the calculator, and this will save your time, so I'll recommend you doing that. Just substitute the values like this in your calculator and find answer in one go. But the rest of the working, if you do all the working on your table like this, it will save a lot of error and a lot of mistakes. So you can avoid them by making a one table for all of this thing, for f of f dot x and for that f dot x square, and just summing it all up. So this is all about question number 5. First we were supposed to make a cumulative frequency graph and then find the corresponding value for it, and then secondly we had to make the frequency table to find mean and standard deviation. That's all for question number 5.